Why do you think people have to believe what you believe? They don't have to. They don't have to believe what you believe. What's your problem? Am I live? Oh, I'm live. Oh, good morning, guys. Oh, I didn't intend to, but I am. Hold on there, guys. I never intend to be like live. Good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? We are going to go incognito at the moment. How is everybody doing? Happy Wednesday morning to you all. Welcome into the morning live. Thanks to you all for coming in. Thanks to you all for joining me. It is another morning. Oh, Lord. It is another morning. It is actually Wednesday morning. Yeah. We kind of miss out 2 days, but trust me, sometimes we need to miss out some days, to be honest. Because you all know how life is. Life is as unpredictable as I can't even say the weather, because once upon a time people used to say life is unpredictable as the weather, but nowadays the weather is predictable, because nowadays the weatherman can tell you whether or not it's going to rain even 6 days ahead or more. So that proverbs is no longer as true as it was many years ago. It's no longer as unpredictable as the weather. The weather these days is quite predictable. So this morning, guys, we are going to be continuing with the reading of the Bible. For those of you who have been joining me for the last 2.5 years, 3 years since we have been doing this, you all know how we do. For those of you who are new, though, who are just coming, and we have a lot of new people who have come into the channel, just discovering me, just finding me. I bet if I was more like consistent, y'all would have found me already. But I ain't no hurry. Nobody running me down, and if they are running me down, I ain't even looking. But we are taking our time. I am taking my time to go through the Bible as I've been doing since I started reading from the book of Genesis. Now, there are some people who express some kind of confusion. Guys, I cannot unconfuse everybody. I am not here to neither confuse nor unconfuse. Mitchie Boo, my love, how are you doing, my dear sister? Good to see you. You know, stop being concerned with me and what I believe in. Worry about you and what you believe in. Quit texting me and asking me nonsense about if I believe in God and all this foolishness. Yeah, and I'm saying it out loud. Quit texting me, asking me this nonsense. Whether or not I believe in God. Why are you concerned about what I believe in? Don't be concerned with what I believe in. Because what I believe in or don't believe in, that's my business. And if what I believe or don't believe is going to send me into damnation, that's still my business. You see what I'm saying? I am on a journey to read the Bible for myself, and I have decided to share that journey out loud. So when I stumble over what I'm reading, when I don't understand, make you boost and better figure it out on yourself. Exactly. Exactly. And a lot of people do not bother to read the Bible. They were raised on a few verses, and these few verses they run with. They use these few verses to condemn people. They use these few verses to convert people. They use these few verses conveniently whenever they are interacting with people and whenever religion is the topic. But they have not read the Bible. They are lacking some key information that would help them with the information that they already have. But them don't want to hear that. No, they don't want to have to read the entire Bible. A lot of people I find do not want to have to encounter a lot of the content that's in the Bible. It's like deep down they know there has to be more to this story. There has to be more to this. But I don't want to find out. Uh-uh. Me, I want to read it because I want to find out what else is there. Yeah. When this direct them to my YouTube channel, you know, so me always I forget Michibu. Michibu, you know you are the best. Tell them Michibu. So guys, each morning I can be found here on my TikTok channel, Trevessence, and also on my YouTube channel, Trevessence on Suburban TV. I usually live stream them together. So my journey in this particular regard is not just to be able to tap myself on the shoulder and say, well, I've read the Bible, but I want to know what in the world is in the Bible. Guys, I've been given the Bible since birth. Look at me getting some heart puffs. Thank you, Mitchie Boo. Thank you, Mitchie Boo. Sister Winsome, how are you doing? Yeah, so as I was saying, I've been given the Bible since birth. I've been indoctrinated, I've been socialized into believing what is in the Bible. But I've never read it with, I read it once when I was a teenager, but I never read it with any real purpose. I just read it because I keep putting my eyes in a book and the Bible was there. Guys, share with the live and invite your friends to come on over into the live. But now I've decided to read it. Craig is here. Good morning, my love. So now I've decided to read it with a lot more purpose. And thanks to the advent of the internet, I've decided to share it out loud. All right. So this is actually my journey. That I'm taking you along. I'm taking you all along with me on my journey to read this book. Okay, my love. Okay. To read the Bible from beginning to end. The Bible has taken us over all kinds of hills and valleys, and if you all have been with me, there are certain conclusions that I'm sure by now you have come to when it comes to the Bible and its contents. And one of the things that I find quite disheartening, might be the better word for it, is that when I say that the Bible is Jewish literature, people say, I'm crazy. And I'm like, why you say I'm crazy? So who are these Jewish people who write the books of the Bible? Why is that? I'm yet to understand. Why is that fact so hard to accept? I have not gotten it. I don't understand. You see what I mean, Mishibu? Thank you so much, my love. I don't understand why that fact is so hard to accept, so much so that people are trying to deny it. I don't know. Watch yourself. I don't know. Why do them people here now come and tell me say my life pause? What's wrong with them? Yeah, I mean, Michibu said she wish she can catch me early. Well, sometimes I come early. I don't know. They cut it off. It was just cut off. That's why the glitch. It was just cut off and then it came back. Yeah. So when I say I do not endorse any particular religion, or any particular denomination. I mean that if you take a look at the hundreds and hundreds of denominations that exist and religions that exist, and ones that use the Bible as their guide, have you ever asked yourself, if everybody is using the same book, why do we have so many different religions and denominations? And everybody is preaching against the other person. And everybody is saying they're going to heaven and the other person going to hell. Why is that? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Now, I have asked myself that question all the time. Like why? If we are all using the same book and we are all supposedly following what's in the same book, the instructions in the same book is supposed to be our guide, then why do we all take different paths and end up with so many different religions and denominations all using the same book? Now imagine being in school and everybody in the class gets the same textbook, and it is from that same textbook that everybody is going to be given the final exam. And then the final exam comes and everybody is writing a different answer. What's the professor going to say? Weren't you all using the same textbook? Isn't the same information in the textbook? So why y'all coming up with the same with different answers? That's what I'm gonna understand with the Bible. With not only with the Bible, now with the people. That's what I'm gonna understand. And people want to tell you, oh, that denomination is wrong, and this one is right, and that one is wrong, and that one is right. How do you know which one is right and which one is not? Because apparently everybody has a flaw, everybody has their own interpretation of the Bible, everybody is going their own way, everybody is doing their own thing. But in their minds, they have created this ideology that what I believe is superior to what you believe. Therefore, what I believe is going to send me to some kind of a heaven, and what you believe is going to send you to some kind of a hell. And to me, I find that to be more than just an egregious thought process. If we all did not have different thought processes, life would not be as interesting as it is. Okay? So we're going to take that, and with those differences, we are going to move right along. Fair enough? All right. So please, people, let me read this Bible out loud for those of you who don't care to read the Bible. Yeah, can't be bothered. 99% of people who you see convincing and converting and condemning people, they never read the Bible themselves. They never read it. They are just working with a few verses, and then they fortify those verses with life experiences, and then they claim that these verses have some kind of a magical power that is going to either propel you to some celestial glory, or it's going to damn you to some kind of hellfire. All right? Don't be scared. Don't be scared about asking questions. Don't be scared about reading the Bible for yourself. You might be surprised at some of the things you might find when reading this storybook here. Yeah, you might be surprised when you discover some of the things that's in it. We are currently, Sister Desiree, I said I was going to start reading. I said, let me go on talking until you come, because I know you were on your way. So now that you are here, I'm going to start the reading. I'm going to start the reading for this morning. And this morning, guys, we are reading from St. Matthew chapter 19 and 20. For those of you who are here. If you are not here yet, call your people and tell them to come, share out the live and invite your friends to come. This is not your regular or normal um religious gathering. All right. Somebody text me and tell me, oh, when me I read the Bible, me need to pray before me read the Bible. I stop you right there. I already told you I do not endorse any particular religion or denomination. So if me pray to whomever, that is some kind of endorsement. No, I'm not endorsing any particular religion or denomination. May I read it and use my natural born understanding to understand it. All right? Me a no theologian, me no pastor, me not ask for no offering. All right. Only offering me want is that share out the life. Right, that's me. But anyway, guys, put fun and joke aside. All right, so get your book Bible or your Google Bible, whichever one you have, and let us read together. Last time when we read the Bible wasn't yesterday, wasn't the day before. It was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday was the last time we read it. No. Yeah. So Sunday we read how Jesus was continuing to walk around and heal the sick and make the deaf hear and the blind to see. And we also read about the Canaanite woman who had come to him to beg him to heal her child. And her child had been lame, crippled for a very long time. And she wanted him to heal the child for her. Now, when he realized that the woman was a Canaanite woman, he wasn't in a hurry. He was not in a hurry to heal her because she was not a Jew. Okay? When the disciples, made him aware this woman is here, etc., this Canaanite woman wants you to heal, he said it was not good to take the children's food and give to the dog. And a lot of people were aghast to think that Christ could have said such a thing by calling the woman a dog. But you have to understand that you can't use your modern socialization to judge the socialization of the thousands of years ago. It was not uncommon for even priests and prophets and people who were high esteemed to refer to the enemies as dogs. Particularly, we noticed that because the Bible is written by Jewish people, their cursings, when they curse somebody, dog was their favorite word. Jamaicans' favorite word is jankro. Yeah. When you curse somebody, you call them jankro. You don't like them, you call them jankro. When David was running from his son Absalom, and Shimei was stoning David, Shimei called David all kind of dog. That was the word that they used. That was their favorite word to insult somebody. So when Jesus said it was not fair for him to take the children's food and give to the dog, he was indeed referring to the woman. I don't like hear it, but that's true. He was indeed referring to the woman because she was not a Jew. He said he had come to redeem the lost sheep. The lost sheep, when he said that at that time, was not to get the people who were considered to be the enemies of the Jewish people, to get them to become Jews, because they couldn't. This title was reserved for those who were descendants of Jacob. So if you were not a descendant of Jacob, you were not a Jew. When he sent out his disciples, he said to them specifically that when they go out to heal, they should make sure to find out where the person's lineage, to find out if the person was a descendant of Jacob, if the person was a Jew before they heal them. And I don't understand why people get angry with things. How the Bible says son of me? Okay. He said find out first the lineage of these people before they heal them. He never said just one out and go wantonly heal everybody and every sick person you see. Just heal and heal and heal everybody. No. That time it said that they should find out where the people are from before they heal them. But back to the Canaanite woman. The Canaanite woman, Obatan, my love, how are you doing? The Canaanite woman, at the end of that story, there is a beautiful lesson. Because after Jesus said that and insulted the woman and said it was not good to give the children's food, that means the healing that was reserved for the Jewish people, it was not fair to give that healing to the dog, which would have referred to that woman. The woman acknowledged that, yeah, to the Jews, I'm like a dog to the Jews. I'm nobody to the Jewish people. But he said, but she believed in him so much, and she believed in his ability to cure her child so much that she says, Lord, if it's even the crumbs, this dog will eat it. And that was a powerful demonstration of faith. Because she says, even me, as a dog, I will eat the crumbs off your table. And then Jesus said, because she has so much faith in him, bring the child, let me heal the child. Okay? So rather than focusing on the fact that he had initially called her a dog, let's focus on the lesson that has come from that entire interaction between Jesus and this woman. Okay? And get the lesson from it. All right, Obatan, good morning to you, my love. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, TV. TV, bless up yourself. Good morning. Guys, don't forget to share the live and call your friends to come over into the live. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Michibu, for those puff hearts. I sincerely appreciate it. So come, guys, get your book Bible, your Google Bible, and let us read. St. Matthew chapter 19. And it came to pass that when Jesus had finished these sayings, he departed from Galilee and came into the coast of Judea beyond Jordan. And great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? No. Remember that the laws that were given to Moses where divorce was concerned, you'll remember where Moses told the people that if a man leaves his wife and takes another wife and leave his wife, the next man that takes his wife has committed adultery. So the people did not like the idea of having to divorce, because Moses had already conditioned them. He had already given them these laws where divorce is concerned. So here comes the Pharisees trying to tempt Jesus, like, why you have to say about this? Why you have to say about this? Can a man just left him wife anything? You know, him not like the way she wake up this morning, him not like how her ear look today, him not like how she talk about somebody, him not like something he doesn't like. Him can't just get rid of her. Attempt him now. Let's see what he says. And he answered and said unto them, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? And said, for this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh. Wherefore there are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. They said unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? You see, they are holding Jesus's feet to the fire right there. Because Moses said, you have to give her one paper. Remember? Moses said, you have to give her one piece of paper. If you tell her, make she know, say, you have divorced her, you are go your way, she are go her way. But at the same time, Moses is telling them that you can do that. But be reminded that you are sinning because you are causing her to commit adultery, and you are causing the next man who go and take her up to commit adultery. So that's going to be your responsibility. So here these people are asking Jesus, why then did Moses say you can give her a letter of divorcement? He said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives, but from the beginning it was not so. What Jesus said to them? Because you know such a stiff-necked people. Yeah. Because them used to complain about all of Moses' law. Remember? The people them used to complain about everything. Moses' law them because Moses' laws were very strict, you know. It was like a cult. It was very, very strict. They did not play. You did something that was not you weren't supposed to do. It was DEAD. They were not playing. And because the people were sort of having a little bit of uprising because they didn't like how Moses with that draconian way of ruling. They didn't like it. So Moses did a lot of modification. And that is understandable, you know. You all remember if you all remember the story of Zelophehad's daughters, he had to do some modification there because at that time it was the law. Women do not get inheritance. The inheritance goes to the sons because the sons are going to have wives and children, and the son must have something to give to his wife. So the son is definitely going to get the inheritance, not the daughters. Daughters are going to go find a husband who has gotten inheritance from his family to share with her. But Zelophehad's daughters caused Moses to change that law. So people say whatever written in the Bible, it is law and it can't change. Stop it. Stop it. Stop pampered propaganda. Read the Bible for yourself, and you will understand that throughout the Bible, there have been changes and modifications to hardcore laws and rules and recommendations that had been established thousands of years ago. And that is why when I say that there should be a complete overhaul of our moral engagements. There should be a complete overhaul. And there should be literature to back up the expectations, the moral expectations of today's people. Because by us living in the past and trying to live as the Jewish people lived back then, and I say the Jewish people because the Bible was written, the stories in the Bible are based on their existence. So I think that today we need a completely new overhaul. I was listening to a crusade the other night, and people were asking the pastor about what the Bible say about the internet use. And I'm like, people really go to church and ask pastor that foolishness? The internet did not exist when the Bible was written. So when you're gonna ask pastor this kind of nonsense, what the Bible say about internet use and what the Bible say about using electronics and turning on TV on Sabbath. Where not the Bible used to the Bible talking about turn on TV and all those things. TV didn't exist then. So you know what you want the pastor to tell you. No, pastor is going to come up with something and say, listen, it's an electronic device that's going to distract you from the word. Well, if it can distract me from the word on a Saturday, it can distract me from the word every other day. So rather than saying, well, don't watch it on Saturday, may as well say don't watch it at all. Because you want people to be focused totally. You want people to be focused totally on the word, totally on the Bible, totally on the Lord. So don't entertain those kinds of distraction. I found it to be so preposterous. It's irrelevant, in my opinion. Remember, that's my opinion. You know, it's irrelevant to try to insert modern day experiences such as the use of the internet, the use of your phone, the turning on of your TV. It's irrelevant to insert it into the expectations of the Bible that was written so many thousands of years ago. All right? If you say you want to totally do what is in the Bible, yeah, get you 2 pieces of vine and make you one shoes. Get yourself one donkey. Yeah, because if you want to use your TV and your phone to judge yourself as a Christian, then you can use your car as well. Yeah, don't use it. Use a donkey. You can use your shoes as well. Yeah. You don't need Prada shoes. Prada shoes, but never know. You don't need all of that. All you need is 2 pieces of vine to wrap through your toe of them and something else under your foot. So be practical, people. We gotta be practical. And we are living in our time. You can't live in the times that's gone. Be practical. All right? But anyway, I see Thomas C is here and I see Karen Green. Bless up yourself. Anne, thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you, my love. Amma, thank you so much, my love. God bless up yourself. Good morning to you. All right, so we are going to continue reading. Verse 7, for those of you who are just coming, verse 7 of St. Matthew chapter 19. They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away? And he said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication. Now here Jesus is giving them a justification. Whosoever put away his wife, except for fornication, and shall marry another, commits adultery, and whosoever marries her which is put away commits adultery. So, okay, so here Jesus is going back to the law that was before Moses provided, that modification to these stiff-necked people, because the people them were so stiff-necked and stubborn. You understand? And Moses was trying, I believe, Moses tried his best to accommodate them, because I think they were like getting on his nerves. So he was trying to accommodate them. So here Jesus said, well, because hearts were so hard and the neck so stiff, Moses did some modifications and told you all that you could give your wife a piece of paper and divorce her. But that's not how it was meant to be from the beginning. So may I tell you, say, the right thing, the right law from the beginning was that if you left your wife, she did not fornicate on you. Because fornication is the only justification that I am giving you for leaving your wife. But if she didn't fornicate and you decide that you don't want to be with her anymore, then you know that whoever decides to be with her has fornicated, and you have allowed her to fornicate by you having left her. And I mean, so, Jesus so to the people. Okay, verse 10, he says, his disciples then said unto him, if the case of a man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry. You see, even now, the disciples are putting his feet to the fire again. So, well, if I so be the case, then it's not good to marry, because Moses said, if we marry and we not like, there's something we not like, we can't just give a wife one divorcement, one paper of divorcement and go about to business. But here you come now and saying that, and I saw it did for go. We're supposed to stay with our wife unless she fornicates. That's the only time we're supposed to leave. No, sir, we don't like the idea there. So in that case, you better have not married at all. Let's see what Jesus said to them after that. But he said unto them, all men cannot receive this saying, save they to whom it is given. Wanna get that? All right, this is a teaching enough for everybody. I just, whoever it concern, right? Let us continue. For there are some eunuchs. Martin, listen carefully. For there are some eunuchs which were so born from their mother's womb, and there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs of men, and there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He that is able to receive it, let him receive it. So if you're born eunuch, if you're born, however you're born, if you're born a certain way, anatomically, where you can't enjoy or satisfy a marriage and its requirements, and you decide to, well, as some born, yeah, some now go get married, then that's up to you. I'm saying you that's your choice. He said you can't know how what he means when he says that if you become like a eunuch, if men have made you into a eunuch. Understand that the part. if me understand the part where if you're born that way, but me not understand the part where if men have made you that way. God, what you think he mean when he said that? If men have made you that way, made you into a eunuch. Oh man to make you into a eunuch. Me not get it. Wanna think people? What y'all think? Me not get that part there. But I'll continue reading. Verse 13 he says, Then were there brought unto him little children, that he should put his hands on them and pray. And the disciples rebuked them. But Jesus said, Suffer little children, and forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. And he laid his hands on them and departed thence. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do, that I may have eternal life? Now remember, there was the pervasive thought that eternal life was possible. So even the children were taught this. So here this little child is so concerned that he's asking the good master, what am I do to get eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest me good? That's the child he's talking to, you know. He said, Why you call me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. We're going to talk about that a little bit afterwards. Because you see, Jesus here is providing modifications to the existing religious teachings of the people, but he's providing it through his teachings now. What are the people supposed to do, the ones who have been hell-bent on going by what Moses had taught? Those teachings had been handed down to them from generation to generation. And here we see Jesus is saying that some of those things that were handed down to them by Moses and some of the modifications that Moses did were not right. But the people liked what Moses did, and a lot of them continued to live their lives based on that. So my question is, are they therefore going to be judged based on their affinity to following what Moses taught, as opposed to the modifications that Jesus is doing in his teachings now? I don't know. I ain't got the answer to that, but we're going to continue reading. Right, Amma? He said unto him, which Jesus said, Thou shalt do no murder. All right, we're going to read verse 17 again. Let's read verse 17 again. And he said unto him, that's Jesus talking to the little child who had just called him good master. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments. He said unto him, which? Jesus, you asked him, which commandment? Jesus said, Thou shalt do no murder. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Honor thy father and mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. The young man said unto him, hold on, let me see how much commandments that Thou shalt not murder. That's 1. Thou shalt not commit adultery. That's 2. Thou shalt not steal. That's 3. Thou shalt not bear false witness. That's 4. Honor thy father and thy mother. That's 5. And love thy neighbor. That's 6. All right. The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What am I lacking? Joseph is here. Good morning, Joe. Bless up yourself. Good morning. Lisa is here. Lisa, bless up yourself. How are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What am I lacking? Jesus said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give it to the poor. And thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me. Joseph, how are you doing? If you will be perfect, go sell all what you have, give it to the poor, and you shall have treasure in heaven, and then come and follow me. We'll continue reading. Morning, morning, guys. Those of you who are just coming, bless up yourselves. Thank you all for popping in. Those of you who have decided to stay, thank you so much for staying. But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions. Then Jesus said unto his disciples, verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. And again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. The man ain't want to go sell what him have and give to the poor to come follow Jesus. Why I think that was a joke? Why I think that was a joke Jesus was making to the man? Eh? Why I don't think he meant it literally. I don't think he meant it literally. Just my opinion. I know my opinion differs from many, and that is perfectly fine. Because right yesterday, it kind of sound like, you know, like a Jamaican mother. Jesus Christ, people them call me. Should I answer? Should I not? One thing. Want to talk to me in the chat? Should I answer? Should I not? Them a call me too early. Me not answer. It's too early. Them a distract me, right? I never have my headphone. All right. Them get the message. I will call them back when I now I'm gonna leave my headphone there. Hold on, the people. Let me see my find my headphone here. So hold on 1 second. Headphones supposed to be no that bad. Okay, Joseph. Yeah, listen to me and mumble. Yeah, listen to me and I mumble. Me and mumbling a job. What to you, Joseph? I don't mumble, me and mumble. I know a lot of the people put my earphones to charge. All right, let us continue. Yeah. So I think when Jesus tell the man to go sell what we have, give it to the poor and come follow it. I don't think he was serious about it. I don't think he meant go literally sell everything where you have and come follow me. That would be like a Jamaican mother. If you're drinking, like for example, I give you an example here. Once upon a time, I took up this thing, say, I'm going to drink beetroot every day. I'm going to drink beetroot every day. So every day, I drink beetroot. After about the 9th day, I started having what I thought was supposed to be, or what I thought was my period. Wouldn't stop. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. Me say, something all right, yeah, So I called my mom and I was telling her, Mom, I don't know what this, what I go on right here, so. And she said to me, you change your diet, where you eat, where you drink, whatever. I'm saying, no, say, but 2 weeks ago, I start drink beetroot every day. She said, beetroot, yeah, drink every day. She said, beetroot good for you, but you can't drink beetroot every day. Because beetroot, Mark, me have one nursing degree. My mother have one second grade education. And my mother said, you can't drink beetroot every day, because drinking beetroot every day, I gonna make you bleed. You don't know that? Me say, me never know. Me always say them say, if you drink beetroot to build up your blood, well, go and drink it. Not top drinky. Not top drinky. Keep drinking it. Drink little more and drink some more. Me gone. Goodbye. Me said, mighty God. So I think right there, so you get the sarcasm, you get the message. Right? Yeah, keep on drinking. Yeah, you're drinking every day. It'll make you keep drinking it. So I think, honestly, I wanted to be a nun when I was young, but they say I can't own every. So, guys, listen to this. Joseph, make your life after me. So I must say she wanted to be a nun when she was younger. And them say she can't own no property, so she said goodbye. But you all know, the nuns can't own nothing. You remember Mother Teresa? When Mother Teresa died in 1990 and 1997. And 1997, Mother Teresa died, right? Whenever time she died, you know all that she left? One enamel mug, one enamel chimney, and some newspaper. That's all she did left. And remember, she could have been rich, Everything that she earned and acquired, she gave it to the poor. Because you see, I bet Mother Teresa was likening herself to this person that Jesus in the Bible, where Jesus said, give her everything what you have, and you will gain the kingdom of heaven. Yeah. God said, too much of one thing, good for nothing. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly the lesson my mom was trying to teach me. Too much of one thing, good for nothing. Yeah, drink this thing. It is harming you more than it is helping you. And you see, guys, a lot of people have this belief that if you want to go to heaven, you're not supposed to have nothing. Them and this heaven in them head. Them and this heaven, this going to heaven. Them so heavenly bound, they are no earthly good enough. All them I think about is this heaven. They're using like a conversation like this that Jesus had with this man and using it for themselves now. You understand? I think Jesus was being sarcastic to the guy. I mean, I know. That's just how I feel. I feel he was being sarcastic. All right, you want to go sell everything where you have and give to the poor. And then come follow me. It sounded quite sarcastic to me. But anyway, when my right boot forward up in the place, all things good. Right boot on the left foot, bless up yourself. Good morning, happy Wednesday morning. To you, yeah, you sleep with one puss and wake up with this one. You see that? Bingo. Joseph in the house. Joseph, how you doing? Good morning. I'm a mess. Let us continue, lovely people. Let us continue. St. Matthew chapter 19 and verse 25. When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, Who then can be saved? Joseph Lomino. But Jesus beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. Then Peter answered and said unto him, Mr. Peter motivated. Then Peter answered and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? Yeah, like what we are gonna have? We forsake everything and I follow you. What will we get for that? And Jesus said unto them, verily I say unto you, that he which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. The ear, oh my God, the 12 tribes of Israel. The ear. That's going to be their canonization, if you will. Joseph said, can't remember such a love enough of everything. Yes, my love things enough. Yes, enough and plenty. He says, Jesus said, in the day when I shall, let me read it again, verse 28. And Jesus said unto them, verily I say unto you, that he which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. So, if Jesus were telling the people, I want them to just listen to me. Remember, Jesus told the man how wrong it was to leave his wife, considering that she hadn't fornicated. He said, only in the event of fornication are you allowed to leave your wife. And that was contrary to what Moses told them. Moses told them could leave them wife anywhere, right? Just give her a paper of divorcement. Jesus said, well, Moses tell you no. Moses just give her that because it was so stiff-necked. But the right thing, the right teaching is that uno not left on a wife unless she fornicate. Or else you're responsible for the fornication she does subsequent to you having left her and the person who is with her after you have left her. All right? But in the same breath, Jesus tell the disciple them to they must left them wife and come. Did it mean literally left them wife and come follow him? Or what you all think? Because we can't just read the Bible and just call the words and skip over them and just jump on. No, I have to stop and think about what I read. Because remember, I'm reading this with a purpose, a desire, an intention to understand it. And as I share my flogs and my blobs and all, I'm also sharing my eureka moments with you all. So don't that sound a little bit contrary? Exactly, Michibu. That's what I'm trying to do. That sounds a bit contrary that he should say to them, this is wrong. But then on the same note, he says, well, leave them and come with me. Me don't know. God, what do you think about that? Because here he's telling them, if you leave your wife, leave your mother, leave your father, forsake everybody, and come with me. Or Michibu says she want me to do one podcast. You know, so everybody keep telling me to do one podcast. I'm thinking about it. Me have to figure out how we can incorporate that in my busy life. But anyway, I appreciate that, Michibu. I appreciate that. And the others who have been saying so. So this is now going to be another question for me. Like, if Jesus tell them it is wrong for you to leave, but then he says, leave them and come to me. Is that if you are leaving them for me, it is okay, but you can't leave them otherwise? Is that what that means? Okay. Okay, you got a point. Mitchie Boo says so people can listen while they drive or while they get the kids ready for school or while they are doing other things. I appreciate that, my sister. I appreciate that. But many, this is verse 30, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. All right? Because I thought you read already. Oh, I'm reading and trying to figure this thing out here, my love. Oh, when you first came in, you thought you had already read it. Oh. Okay, guys. So here we come to the end of St. Matthew chapter 19. We are going to, oh, it took us, okay. I said we were going to read 19 and 20 this morning, but I only allotted 1 hour to the reading this morning. And here I am. All right. Just because I'm going to continue reading. Since we had missed out yesterday, the day before, we have a continue reading. I'm going to read chapter 20 as well. For the kingdom of heaven is like unto a man that is a householder, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers into his vineyard. And when he had agreed with the laborers for a penny a day, he sent them into his vineyard. And he went out about the third hour and saw others standing idly in the marketplace, and said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right I will give you. And they went their way. Again, he went out about the 6th and 9th hour, and did likewise. And about the 11th hour he went out, and found others standing idly by. And he said unto them, Why stand ye here so idle all day? They said unto him, Because no man has hired us. He said unto them, Go ye also into the vineyard, and whatsoever is right, that shall ye receive. So when evening was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his steward, Call the laborers, and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first. And when they came, they were hired after the 11th hour. They received every man a penny. But when the first came, they supposed what they should have received more, that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny. And when they had received it, they murmured against the good man of the house, saying, These last have wrought but 1 hour, and thou hast made them equal unto us, which have borne the burden of the heat all day. But he answered one of them and said, Friend, I do thee no wrong. Didst not thou agree with me for a penny? Michibu said that, but I go say a penny a day. Take that thine is, and go thy way. I will give unto this last, even as unto thee. Is it not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own? Is thine eye evil, because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many be called, but few chosen. Unu hear that lesson there? Whether you receive grace from a young age or old age, you will have the same reward. Okay, I like that card. You see, that's why I can't do without you now. The card say the meaning of that one interpretation, because it's not like say my interpretation right and yours wrong. It's differing opinions and different interpretations that matter. So card says likening it to grace, likening the payment of the penny payment to grace. It says whether you receive grace from a young age or an old age, it's the same reward. And that just put it a little easier than I would have. And that's how Jesus was comparing the kingdom of heaven to a master's interaction with his laborers. The ones, if you were there from morning, from your young till you're old, the same grace that you're going to get is going to be the same amount of grace as somebody who come into the fold when they're 50 and live to be 60. Grace is grace. Because remember, grace is not tangible or measurable. So you're going to receive the same amount of grace regardless of how long you have been following him. It's not like, say, you have been following him since the day he was discovered. You have been following him. So you are going to get more grace than the person who's just hearing about him and just starting to follow. Understood? But you must end them time the 1 penny was no. I bet it was. I bet it was. But that's a nice analogy right there. Let us continue, gentle people. Verse 15. It is not lawful for me to do what I will with mine own. Is thine eye evil, because I am good? So the last shall be first, and the first last. For many are called, but few are chosen. And Jesus, going up to Jerusalem, took the 12 disciples apart in the way and said unto them, Behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed unto the chief priests and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles to mock, and to scourge, and to crucify him, and the third day he shall rise again. Then came to him the mother of Zebedee's children with her sons, worshipping him and desiring a certain thing of him. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these my 2 sons may sit, the one on thy right hand, and the other on the left in thy kingdom. I don't know why I don't say Zebedee's wife. Maybe that was one of Zebedee's concubines. Because he said the mother of Zebedee's children. It wouldn't be easier if they had said the wife is not. Exactly, Michibu. Michibu says it's not like you're getting grace based on seniority. grace is grace. Everybody get the same. Exactly. And he said unto her, What wilt thou? She said unto him, Grant that these my two sons may sit, the one on the right hand, the one on your right hand, and the other on the left in thy kingdom. But Jesus answered and said, He know not what he asked. He's like, you don't know what I ask for. You know what I ask for? I just got a finger heart. Thank you for that finger heart, Mickey Boo. Thank you so much, my love. Let's continue. But Jesus answered and said, He know not what he asked. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and to be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They say unto him, We are able. And he said unto them, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and on my left is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared of my Father. All right, so Zebedee's baby mother, yeah, them did a baby mama and them there. So Zebedee baby mother come to Jesus and say, me have them two boys. She wanted so much good for those two boys. She, like your mother, see where, she's recognizing your potential, and she wants you to be the best. She wants you to be able to maximize that potential. So she's looking for the best opportunity for you. That was this woman. So she brought her two sons to Jesus. Lord, may I beg you, make them sit, one of them to your right hand and one of them to your left hand. Whatever grace and blessing you're giving out, give it to them. Put them to work. Let them know your ways. Yeah. Thank you so much, Michibu. Michibu, you're the best, You're the best. I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hold on, let's go. Yeah. And so she brought her two boys to Jesus so that Jesus can groom them, if you know what I mean. Not P. Diddy kind of groom, but groom them. And Jesus said, You know what you ask for? You know what you ask for? Them willing to drink out of the cup of me drink out of. Them willing to be baptized like I have been baptized. And he says, what in the cup and the baptism make you angle, but the rest of it is not of me. It's not of me. It is of the Father in heaven. Oh, Major Boo, yes, yes, you deserve it. You deserve it, my child. Let us continue. Watch us so. Jesus say for dirt to dirt. I can't with you. But you see, he was being practical. Him say, oh, no, you know, mother, you know what you ask for your two boy them? Them can drink out of my cup, and them can get baptized. But when it comes to sitting on my right and on my left hand, them position there, I know wishy-washy position. And of position to just about anybody. And furthermore, I know me I choose who sit down to my right or my left. I know me I choose. It is not of my choosing. I know me responsible for that. Let us continue. Verse 22. But Jesus answered and said, He know not what he asked. You don't know what you ask for, mother. Are ye able to drink of the cup that I shall drink of, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with? They said unto him, We are able. And he said unto them, Ye shall drink indeed of my cup, and be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with. But to sit on my right hand and my left hand is not mine to give, but it shall be given to them for whom it is prepared by the Father. And when the 10 heard it, they were moved with indignation against the two brethren. But mind them, no, the other 10 are angry. Yeah. Enmity starts to stir in their hearts. But Jesus called them unto him and said, He know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and they that are great exercise dominion upon them. Wait, let me read this again. But Jesus called them unto him and said, Ye know that the princes of the Gentiles exercise dominion over them, and they that are great exercise authority upon them. But it shall not be so among you. But whosoever will be great among you, let him be your minister. And whosoever will be chief among you, let him be your servant. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. And as they departed from Jericho, a great multitude followed them. And behold, two blind men sitting by the wayside, when they heard that Jesus passed by, cried out, saying, Have mercy on us, O Lord, thou Son of David. I'm telling you before that when they say Jesus was the Son of David, Jesus was indeed a descendant of David. He was a descendant of Judah, the son, the son of Jacob, who was named Judah. Jesus comes from his line, his lineage. So when you hear people say Jesus, son of David, that's what they mean, because David was also from that lineage. Okay? Have mercy on us, O Lord, thou Son of David. And the multitude rebuked them, because they should hold their peace. But they cried the more, saying, Have mercy on us, O Lord, thou Son of David. Omichibu. All right. So all right. So here Michibu says, I thought he was the son of Joseph and Mary. Well, Jesus being born in the human flesh came from the tribe of Judah. Okay. All right. We're not gonna go over the whole genealogy, of it, but he came from the line, if you all remember when we read about Tamar. When we read about Tamar had the twins for Judah and Pharez. Pharez was the great grandfather of David, of Jesus. Yeah, coming down that line. That same Joseph that was Jesus's father, came from the line of Judah, Jacob's son. All right, let us continue. And the multitude rebuked them. They're rebuking the two blind men because they should hold their peace. But they cried the more, saying, Have mercy on us, O Lord, thou son of David. And Jesus stood still and called them and said, What will ye that I shall do unto you? Like, what do you want? What do you want me to do for you? They said unto him, Lord, that our eyes may be open. That's what we want. We want you to open our eyes. Tisha, good morning. What's up? So Jesus had compassion on them, and he touched their eyes, and immediately their eyes received sight, and they followed him. So you see, these two men in Jericho, I'm going to assume these two men were not descendants of Jacob. They were not two Jewish men. That's why the disciples were not being accommodating to them. The disciples were chasing them away. And Jesus said, Let me see what they want. Let me see what they want. So I'm saying to them, what me can do for you now? And say, all I want from your master is just to make me see. Because we're blind, we can't see. And he had compassion. So it was not as though at this point he was saying, oh, let me see if them are Jew before me heal them. As he had told his disciples when he sent them out to heal the sick and perform all these miracles. He said, before I do it, I want to find out if the people there are Jew. So, mixing with the Moffat. What's Moffat now? Moffat, bless up yourself. Good morning. Happy Wednesday morning. Happy. Me notice say now, go up on live every day and me not see Moffat. Yes, when I hump there, him no miss. Thank you for the love and the roses, Moffat. Moffat never miss. Moffat never miss a hump day. Oh my Tisha, good morning to you, my love. How you doing? How you doing? I'm sorry. And then Kadago said, then she go wash out her mouth and come back and read the Bible. That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes I never bother wash out my mouth, come back and read the Bible either way. But welcome, Moffat. Happy Wednesday morning to you, my love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for stopping by as always. I sincerely appreciate. Thanks for the loves. Thanks for the roses. I appreciate it. Okay, guys. So here, Jesus did not even stop to determine who these people were or what their lineage was. He said he had compassion. Somebody was sorry for them to look come on here, and I'm gonna make them see. So he healed them, and they went and followed him. That is going to be the end of the reading for this morning. That's going to be the end of St. Matthew chapter 20. This one this morning, guys, was a good read. It was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah. When we come back tomorrow morning, a little bit earlier than this, even though I like that time here. So when I come that time here, there's usually a lot of people here. Yeah. I agree. I agree with you, Michibu. Michibu says it will go until you're 30, man. Nobody go stop. Michibu says I like that time better. It's true. I mean, the people who wake up with me at 4 o'clock in the morning, a lot of times when I read the Bible, by the time I read between 4 and say 5:30, when I read the Bible, me don't know what are the people them time of morning there. They like it nice for your face. Though. They like nice for my face. And my face nice for the light. What I'm you? Yeah, a lot of people they wake up that time in the morning, then come, them people them gone. You understand? But when I come like between say 6:30 and 8 o'clock, I always see, I find that too on YouTube, that there's a lot of people up around that time. And per my analytics on YouTube, around between 6 and 9 o'clock, that's when most of my listeners, most of the people who are subscribed to me, are up and roaming YouTube. That's interesting, isn't it? Mm. And around between 3 and 6. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Yeah. But anyway, that's where we are going to. The 4 o'clock people, them, they are work and getting off at 8. That is true. The 4 o'clock people, them, and some of the 4 o'clock people too, they are in other countries. So when me up 4 o'clock, my friends like in Germany and stuff, they're like what, 5-6 hours away. So it is later in the morning for them. So me just go bathroom and go back on my bed. And I like Moffat, 4 o'clock, Moffat just I get up, if you know what I mean. But anyway, and the time the rooster not rooster not even take off him underpants yet. You know? Yeah, unlike Moffat. But anyway, we your boyfriend start complaining, so you have to change it. Them set you up on me, not true. My boyfriend complain. I don't have no boyfriend to complain. 4 o'clock at my time. Me get up 4 o'clock and do things. This morning though, me did tired. Jesus. This morning me wake up 4 o'clock and me just lay down and I listen to some music because I just felt tired. Can you see what time I reached home last night? You see what time I reached home last night? 12 o'clock, you know? And I left here since me never read the Bible yesterday morning. Because I left here yesterday morning at 6. 6 o'clock, I'm going to come back home. 12 midnight, I'm going to come back. Yes, see, it was Tuesday night. I'm going to do red flag review. I'm going to do nothing. And there was so much to talk about last night. But listen to the day. Tisha said she can't catch the light them hours a morning there. So she have to come listen to it afterwards. Thank you, my love. Thank you for the love and the support. But guys, may I tell you now, there have been so much to talk about that I wanted to talk about last night. But me I come home until midnight. Me I come home. Me tired so till. I wasn't able to. So me apologize for those of you who are waiting for the regular Tuesday night live. Couldn't come up to it last night. Me left work 11:30. Somewhere around there. So yeah. Me never reach home till 12 o'clock. So the things that are happening in the world, we see the PDD raid. Yeah, you see that? The PDD raid. I go on yesterday, look like them are going to bring down PDD and send him go share a cell with R. Kelly. I don't know. It look like that's the plan. Them seize computers and electronic devices and all kinds of things out of his mansions. I haven't heard that he's in custody. I don't know. But that is for a different thing. Then the bridge collapsed in Maryland, mighty God. All those people lose their life just like that. Whoops. You see how tomorrow when the Bible said tomorrow is not promised. A real something, people. Tomorrow is not promised to no one. Yeah? And the Bible may I read in a card? Yeah, the Bible may I tell you no say. The Bible say tomorrow is promised to no one. The people them where say yes, PDD got a different country. I wasn't even able to listen to the news what was going on yesterday. I wasn't able to hear anything because I tell you I worked the entire day and a half of the night. So I wasn't able to hear what was going on. I wasn't able to come on live to see nor hear nobody. I don't know what went on. Last night, only thing I could do here is turn on ABC News and listen to the nightly news. I'm drop asleep in the middle of the nightly news. In the middle of listening to the nightly news, I drop asleep. So and so now this morning, now I'm gonna have to go back and start looking to catch myself up with what is. I look at my J Forever. J Forever, what's up, boo? How you doing? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back and listen to what happened yesterday because almost like I missed an entire day of what's been going on the internet. See, Michibu say when stuff like that make breaking news, check with government or which law them pass under we nose. You know, so that is true. That is true because during COVID, we noticed that while we were busy worrying about wearing masks and stuff, they were busy passing all kinds of laws underneath the table, and of which we were not aware. Antonique is here. Yeah, there's a lot of distractions, but that disaster up there in Maryland has really taken us, has really hit us hard, and those poor people. You know, I was watching a play-by-play this morning. I saw a play-by-play thing. They were showing the moment the bridge collapsed. And did you see that big rig on the bridge? The big rig was going on about its business. And then, boom, boom. I said, oh my God, the men on the bridge. Or may I say, while they were giving out alerts for nobody else to go on the bridge, the poor men on the bridge never heard it. Never, I mean, the workers on the bridge, they never heard it. Or maybe even if they did, they couldn't get off in time because they were like right in the middle of the bridge. I mean, it is so sad. I know that they have pulled 2 people out of the water alive in the initial stages of the accident, during the earlier times when the accident just happened. What's wrong with my brain? But anyway, yeah, they had removed 2 people from the water, but it's now been over a day. Nobody can survive in that frigid water for this long. So the cars that went in, the truck that went in, and they said the water is very, very deep. So even if those people, if you wait until the truck reach the bottom to come out, you're gonna drown by the time you reach up. Yeah, by the time you reach the surface. So, Amma, I appreciate you, Amma. I appreciate you. You have stayed in the live and you have consistently tapped your screen. I sincerely appreciate you, Amma. Thank you so, so, so much. For Michibu, thank you so much. Michibu's Closet. Michibu has consistently tapped the live. We are on 6.3. I sincerely appreciate you, my dear sister. And also for the 4 shares, for those of you who shared out the live, I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you all so much for. So me I read the Bible. Yes, God, me I read the Bible. Yes, you can. I know because me afraid me I read the Bible, you know. I'm afraid. Yeah. You know, tomorrow is a promise, but hey, what can I do? I cannot allow myself to wake up tomorrow morning. It is not on me. I cannot say, okay, I go wake up tomorrow morning. The powers that be that allows me to wake up, I am grateful to. But I have absolutely no control over it. So if I live today and I die tomorrow, I have absolutely no control over it. So we just live. Live good. You can't love everybody. That's not practical. What is? She said she graduated from Tapping University. She's an official topologist. Why did something? Why did it sound like something Rose could I say? You know, in a Rose voice. I am an official topologist. Thank you, Michibu. I appreciate you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Yes, guys, so as I was saying, I mean, us waking up this morning or living to see another day, we have nothing to do with it. You did not will yourself. You did not buy today to say, well, I already buy Wednesday, so me definitely I go wake up Wednesday. No, you did not. So be grateful, appreciate it, Appreciate those who are around you. I don't care who you pray to. Your soul is not my concern. Who you pray to, who you believe in, that is your business. I am not come here to convince anybody of what to believe or what to not believe. That is not my business. Okay? We are here for different purposes. All right, guys. So with that, I'm going to hop off the live. Yeah, we're going to do some other things today. I want to say thanks to everybody who came in, those who stayed in. I sincerely appreciate you all. Letitia and Joseph and Cad and Desreen and Winsome and Andrea and um who else was here? Michibu and Amma and my friend Craig Kirkland stopped by. My friend J Forever stopped by. Um, Vernon stopped by, and several other people. My friend Lisa RN, Lisa stopped by as well, and many others. I can't possibly remember everybody who stopped by, but mixing with the Moffat, yeah, mixing with the Moffat came to mix up with me this morning. Thank you for the roses, guys, for the hearts, for the what else did they get to them? They get rose, a heart, and whatever else I got. I sincerely appreciate y'all, guys. So we will see each other again sometime later. Until then, have yourselves a great day, guys. This is Trev from Travessence, where your journey matters. Go now and be productive and have yourselves a great day. Right, Cad? See you all later, my lovely people. Later, Michibu, we will talk. Later, Amma. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have yourselves a blessed day, guys.